Ooh, what it do, y'all? What it do? Yeah, top discussion, man. Every Thursday, 8:30. Glad to be here, man. Every day is a blessing. Let's get it. First and foremost, first and foremost. Ooh, everybody coming in. I see y'all. That's what it is. I see y'all. Everybody coming in. You know what I mean? Ooh, what it do, bro?
Top discussion, baby. What's up?
Yes, sir. How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing tonight? Tap man.
Top discussion. We live, baby.
Yes, sir. Tap in with me, y'all. Tap in with me. How y'all week going? What's up, cuz? How your week going, man?
What's up, man? My week is great, man. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Great spirits, you know what I mean? Pushing ahead, you know what I mean? Pushing this envelope, getting this top discussion rolling, you know what I
That's
mean?
what's up.
Being blessed.
We tapping in. We tapping in, man. We tapping in.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate everybody for being here. You know what time it is. It's a top discussion. What kind
Yes,
of
but
wine you
like
sipping? You always talking about what kind of wine you sipping. Charlie, chill out for a second.
that Pinot, you already know what it is. I ain't doing nothing else. If it is anything else, that's that Moscato. How y'all doing, man? Talk to me.
Yo, do
Talk
me
to
a
me in these
favor.
comments.
If you rocking with the top discussion, I ain't even trying to be greedy. Stop being greedy, man. Like, yo, share this out with 3 people. That's all we ask, man. Stop trying to take
Yes.
all the information for yourself.
Yeah.
If you rocking with the top discussion, share this out with 3 people. Stop trying to get all the information yourself, man.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
Let's go. I need everybody to share this to like 3 people. Maybe even 5, you know what I'm saying? Maybe even 5, you know.
Share this out, man. Let's get it.
Yes.
You already know we coming here dropping massive value. We got people that pull up that's dropping game. What's up?
Yes. Everybody want to, in here, they might want to get some knowledge to start a business, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So I just want to drop something on y'all. You know, most black businesses fail in the first 18 months. You want to know why they fail? They fail from the lack of funding resources, lack of conversations, and lack of access to information. And the information be right on your phone, so I understand how you have lack to that information. You know, you can type in Google whatever you need to do. But definitely what stands out is the lack to build relationships. I wonder why that is.
People scared to talk to people. People scared to get out their comfort zone.
Yes.
But people don't realize conversation equal compensation.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
People, hey yo, one of the multi-millionaire told me, bro.
Yes.
The biggest expense is what you do not know. I said, oh shit.
Yes. Yes. Say that again. Say it again. What make you say it again?
The biggest expense is what you do not know.
What you do not know.
I say, sheesh.
You gotta open up your mouth. What they say, closed mouth don't get fed, right?
People think it's a saying, but this is truth.
Yes, sir. Yes,
We
sir.
tapped in.
We got in here.
We tapped in. What's up, guys? 8:35. Let's get into it, man.
I'm with it.
You already know. Question of the week, man. Do you hope? Are you living in hope, or are you living in decision?
Oh, I'm living in decision. Decision. You gotta make the decision. The right decision. Make sure you gather your information before you make the decision. Because
Big
other
facts.
than that, you living in hope, right?
Big facts.
You know what I mean? You hear me?
So many people, they hoping this happens. When you gonna
Yes.
start deciding this gonna happen for you?
Yes.
When you going to start deciding to take action,
You
deciding
can
to execute?
you control your own destiny. You know what I mean? Can't nobody control what you want somebody to hand something to you. You rather go get it yourself. Because one thing I can tell you, going to get it yourself, it feels way better than somebody handing it to you. Way better. Yeah.
You'll appreciate it. Making the decision is the
It's the
first
first
step.
step.
But I ain't gonna lie, growing up, I was hoping. I was just walking in the room. I was hoping something was gonna happen. For years, bro, I was just hoping. I'm hoping. I'm here. I hope somebody come up to me and tell me something. Nah. Ain't nobody gonna come up to Dayron for what?
No.
They gonna come up to me for what?
You know
I'm
what
sitting there
another?
hoping all these years. I'm hoping. Man, I just hope.
Hope somebody give me the right information.
Yeah, I'm just hoping.
Hope somebody share that $1 million plan. You just seen another man riding down the street in a nice car, another man pulling up to a nice house. Hoping they be like, hey, you wanna come work with me? You feel me?
Yeah.
It's all right there in your mind and it's in your phone. You gotta be able to, get that information up in your head, man. You gotta be able to consume that. We consume things every day. Don't let it be the wrong thing. Make it for your next step. Make sure you consume something for your next step. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Thanks. Gotta go get it, make it happen. People say it all the time. Is we going to get it? I ain't gonna lie. Today I ain't feel like going up and go get it. So I tell people all the time, all that motivation, that's cool and all, but motivation go up and down like an elevator.
Yes.
You gotta be driven no matter what. I'm gonna complete it. I'm tired,
Yes.
I'm sick, I'm this, I'm that, I'm getting the job done.
Yes.
And those are people I want to surround myself with, those same type of people around me. I don't care what I'm going through. I got to get it done. I'm motivated. I'm only motivated for a second. It's going up when I'm feeling good, but when I'm feeling down, what I'm going to do? Sit on the couch? I get it tomorrow. I get it one day.
Nah,
come on,
you
man.
gotta be. What you say? You gotta be driven, right?
You gotta be driven to complete it. Let's get it.
Not motivated, driven.
You gotta be. You gotta be real driven out here, man. We got some crazy guests coming through, man. Each and every week. Like, yo, I'm trying to tell you, did the top discussion drop value or did we drop value? Like, let me know. Let me know. What's the real deal? Like, let me know.
It's not. It's either or. It's either or, but it's both.
Did we drop value or did we drop value?
Yes. I'm waiting for Miss Jones to come up on here.
To pull up on you? What's up?
Yeah. I'm waiting for Miss Jones to come up in here.
Miss Jalen Jones. Miss Jalen Jones in the chat somewhere. What's up?
Yes, I just sent that invite.
If you're ready, let's get it.
Let's get it. Yes.
The energy you put out is the energy you receive.
There you go, sis.
Indeed.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
High energy, high money.
Yes.
High energy, high money.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the top discussion.
Up, baby?
What's up?
Welcome to the top discussion.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Y'all been in my notes.
Yes.
you know what's up. You know what's up. What's up, man? People looking for you. They want to know who you is. Go ahead.
Listen, sorry about the background of all the stuff, but I'm just super excited to be here with the Kings this evening, having this good old conversation, this discussion. We're talking about entrepreneurship, how to go beyond motivation, all those things that sound all nice, right? That's the sugar part. But I'm Coach Jalen. I'm a Vision to Profit business coach. I'm the founder of Black Pretty and Paid University. And we're an affirmation-enriched business coaching platform designed for melanated entrepreneurs. And I spend a lot of time with the girls, but, it's always love when it comes to the Kings. So I'm super excited to be here today.
Now, tell me this. What inspired you to do all that you're doing right now?
So honestly, I always had this obsession with trying to figure out what it was about MLM and direct sales that always grabbed young Black people. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure y'all remember from high school, Wake Up Now, the different, MLMs that would come up over the years. When I was in high school, there was this thing with knives, Vector, something. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
Vector.
Yeah. Vector.
And I was like, why are they always, if it's so plentiful and you can become a millionaire so fast, why is it only young teenage Black kids in here? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I realized that a lot of companies preyed on our talent and our excellence. and really talk to us about the money part, because that's the thing that we're attracted to. But what I really started to realize is that when you learn sales, like for real, learn how to sell, you can do anything in life pretty much. And we have to go beyond working for other people's companies and really figure out how to manage our own companies and build those to corporations. So from going to an HBCU to having the obsession with direct sales and multi-level marketing and all that stuff, and really trying to crack the code. When the pandemic hit, when George Floyd was assassinated, and it seemed like everybody loved Black businesses all of a sudden, I found myself really not even want to go to work anymore, because I noticed how unconscious everybody at work was and how I didn't fit. And so I really was just like, I had a 6-figure job. I was working in healthcare, doing real good work. But I just was like, this is not fulfilling to me anymore. Like, it's not fulfilling. And I literally just hopped out the pot, and just decided to really open up my coaching business, which used to be a resume writing company. So I really have just evolved from just seeing how Black people, like you said, 8 out of 10 Black-owned businesses fail.
Yes.
That's the facts. And I really want us to slash that statistic, and we have the ability to do that. Like you said, we got the information. So now all we got to do is implement it.
Yeah, I pulled that. You see how I pulled that in?
Yeah, that was good. That was real good.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You talking about 6 figures on the table, guaranteed, quote unquote, right? Every 2 weeks, a week, whatever the case may be. Like, yo, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm making it. American dream.
Yeah.
Take me through that path. Like, how do you walk away from that and say, yo, this ain't for me? I'm betting on myself.
And I hope this like really shakes somebody up for real.
Go ahead and help somebody real quick.
Like, number one, like some people, I remember this one guy was on my post because I said, less than like 2% of Black people make over 6 figures in their job. Jeez. And it's like some real crazy statistic. And he commented and he was like, well, even people that have a 6-figure salary don't make 6 figures after taxes. Like, he's just trying to come for my neck. Like, you really don't make 6 figures. But what he didn't know was I'm in a sales position, and it was very seldom that you found a sales job that had a high salary, because they know you're going to make money. They know you're going to make commissions. They know you're going to make bonuses. So they typically give you a low salary because they know you're going to make all these bonuses. But I went and found a company that was willing to pay me 6 figures plus my bonuses, plus my commission, plus my benefits. And so I was really, for real, doing really good. Like, I was doing really good. Had my little business on the side. I was like my little nail money, my travel money. I was doing really good, or what I thought was really good. Right. But when I started making 6 figures, I realized one thing. It wasn't as much money as I thought it was. I thought it was like the key that was going to unlock everything. The other thing was, if I'm doing the sales, and this is a multi-million or billion-dollar organization, and there are several of us, like an army, right? That means we're the ones driving all this money into this company.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, if y'all are paying me 6 figures, I wonder how much I'm really for real worth. And what I found is that companies typically pay, especially revenue generating positions like sales positions, they only pay us about 1% of our worth. So what that means, untapped talent, you could clearly worth way over a meal to them, but they'll never tell you that. They'll never tell you that. So that's what the journey was, just me figuring out my worth, like really understanding, like, if they could pay me 6 figures, imagine what I could make for myself. Then I started meeting Black women who was making 6 figures in a month, 6 figures in a day, meeting Black men who have multi-million-dollar consulting agencies and stuff with gold in their mouth. Shout out to Marquell Russell. I'm like, so it's really possible out here. And that's what got me.
Now, Antonio in the comments, he's asking a question. He wants to know, how afraid were you to walk away? Were you afraid at all?
I was very afraid.
Okay.
Number one, I'm that what some people would see as an independent woman, even though I don't identify as that. But I've always been very self-sufficient. Always lived, nice, and I didn't have a savings for real, y'all, because I was living so above my means. Just not knowing and understanding financially that I really needed to take care of myself in a different way. I was living above my means, and my savings was like real skimp. My boyfriend had just taught me how to save, so I had a little small savings. I asked him, I said, I want to quit my job. What do you think? He wouldn't give me the validation that I wanted from him to tell me, do it, do it, do it. He was like, I don't want to put that decision. I don't want you to put that decision in my hands.
Right.
I called my mom crying, like, I'm just so tired of this. I don't want to do this. And she just assured me that everything was going to be okay. And I'm just going to transparently share with y'all, your family will support you to a certain extent. It's kind of like living in somebody's house and there's no expiration date. They're going to be checking for you like, so when are you leaving? So it's like the business didn't pop as quickly as everybody thought it would. So she was for me. Yeah. But when it wasn't happening as fast as people thought it was supposed to, that support started to dwindle. So I went through some very, very, very challenging times over the past month, because tomorrow will be my 1-year anniversary from my job. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. I went through some crazy times, but anybody that's out here in entrepreneurship, it's kind of like what y'all was saying earlier about motivation. You really got to keep pressing, because the crazy thing is, it's the first time I ain't never quit. Like, I typically semi-quit. Even if nobody didn't know I quit, I quit. I done quit every single job. I ain't never been fired. I quit. Okay. So, but I've really stayed with this, and the benefit of it has been insane. So like, it's literally like, keep grinding. Your life can change in 1 year. Literally, your life can change in 1 year. And the money that you were making for that company, you'll start, it won't be as big, of course, in the beginning, but you'll start seeing it really like pan out, like, this shit really worked. Like, and there it is.
Yes. Yeah, that's crazy. I want to salute you, Queen. That's what's up.
Congrats.
Thank you.
But what was your motivation? Like, what was you holding on? Like, what was your why? Because it's like, you know what? This ain't working out. I could have easily applied to another company, right? And went back. Like, what was your why? What was you leaning on? Like, yo, I got to get through this.
I literally am leaning on the fact, this is for everybody that got big. You are visionary, right? I take it that y'all are visionaries because we all in the same room right now.
Right.
Yes.
It's like, when you a visionary, stuff in your mind is so big, it's scary. And it's like, you thinking these visions and you seeing them, and you're seeing that you could be a millionaire. You're seeing the house. You're seeing the things that you can have. You're seeing the freedom that you can have. And it just feels like distant, because you feel like there's something in between that and like where you are and where that is. And what I found and what my why was, it's kind of like that Kanye West moment where you really realize, like, all you have to do is believe. Like, I don't know if y'all are spiritual, but my why is that I spent the majority of my life believing in God, and I still believe in God, but I believed in God more than I believed in anything that I was capable of doing. I didn't have an identity outside of religion like many Black people. Once I really realized that He has literally put us here on earth, and when I literally tap into the vision that He's given me, I instantly have like a direct inline to the Creator now, because you're literally doing what you've been asked to do on earth. So my why now is like, this is really what I was designed for.
Right.
It is it's no plan A, it's no plan B. Even if I were to go flip burgers at McDonald's or do a Lyft or something like that, I honestly, I don't even think about that stuff anymore. I would rather go hungry than to deviate or distract myself from something that's not my vision at this point.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So like, the why is like, we all want to have that direct inline to the Creator. We all want to really be able to see how you get from point A to point B. We all looking for direction. If you are entrepreneurship, once you really go into that vision, you tapped in forever. Like, it's crazy. You like literally are like, I don't know. It's dope. It's dope.
We definitely understand you, sis. We get it. We stay up at night just like you.
You okay?
Of course. He said, you okay. I hear that. So going into your business and now in your business, like, what is your strategy other than being driven, other than, having some motivation? Like, what is your strategy to keep yourself going, to keep your business at the height and try to reach for more heights, the peak of your business, which you want to keep going higher and higher and higher, right?
Yeah.
Like, what's your strategy for that?
The strategy is so simple. And like, I don't know if people taking notes. I don't know if they're taking mental notes, but I take it we all probably around the same age range, and you either in your late 20s, your early 30s, or mid 30s.
Mm-hmm.
And right now we have we still have youth. Youth only comes once. So everybody that we adore and all that, that's cool. But y'all are past youth now. We still have youth. And there's something about youth that makes people magnetically attract to you, because it's a drive and an ambition that they don't have that anymore. So when they see that hunger, that will get you anything in life. Being an expert student is my strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Being an expert student is my strategy.
If you ain't right,
I don't care if y'all don't know me. Y'all don't gotta know me.
I had
y'all
to
don't
ask
gotta know me. I know y'all.
Right.
You feel me? Like it's not even about being humble, because some people are like, well, I deserve to get paid and I deserve the X, Y, and Z, and I'm the boss, and you'll have your time for that if God willing. If you're able to live your life, you will have the time to be the person that everybody knows when you walk in the room. But until then, be an expert student. Millionaires don't really know a lot because they don't have to. You said the most expensive thing is the stuff that you don't know. But when you're a millionaire, a multimillionaire, when you got lines of credit that's longer than some people's whole situation, it's like you can buy anything. You can buy anything you want. You can access any information or the person that knows it. So they don't really have to know anything. They don't have to know how their businesses run. That's where we come in, because one day they're gonna have to pass that torch, right? A lot of our favorite people, they in their 50s, they in their late 40s. Some of them are even in their 60s. Not even trying to be funny, but they finna retire. Let's just say that. But when they retire, what's gonna happen? We just gonna let the ball drop? I think that's what kind of has happened in other industries like hip hop and fashion, and like not in entrepreneurship though. Because this is
That's
our
exactly
exit
what
strategy
happens.
at this point. You feel me?
That's exactly what happens, because we don't reach back either. We got to learn to reach back.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So being an expert student will have you right there. So when they do pass that torch back, number one, they trust you because they taught you.
Right.
And the student typically is better than the teacher.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So that's the
only
secret
way.
strategy.
That's the only way it's going to keep going.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what a teacher should want, though. Your students should always be better than you.
Fact.
Always.
Yes.
So you work with a lot of women. What do you exactly teach as a coach?
Yeah. So honestly, it's crazy because prior to teaching women, most of the people that I help were men. You know, I've always had like this connection with kings, because it's like feminine interaction adds balance. So sometimes y'all need that I know y'all hang out with your homeboys and stuff, but outside of like romantic relationships, you still do need platonic friendships, because feminine energy is balance. So before I hop all the way into entrepreneurship, I was always, helping. I have an older brother, I have, homeboys, all that stuff. But when it comes to women, I found that women needed more hand holding when it came to business, because there's a confidence issue. There's literally something embedded psychologically in us that tells us that we should make less, that tells us that we should settle for less, like that tells us that we should, kind of be quiet at the negotiation table. And I realized that women didn't really know how to sell for real. Like it feels too masculine, or too, I don't want people to think I'm trying to get their money, but you are, sis.
Yeah.
But we is. But we are. So
Yeah.
it's like we don't have a problem using our sexuality to get what we want. How about you utilize like your brain? How about you utilize your persuasive skills? How about you utilize your femininity aside from just your sexuality to literally guide people through a compassionate process that teaches them how to sell? So that's what I teach women. All things business foundations. So like anything from building your business model to your framework to pricing to positioning yourself to your messaging. But overall, if you have something in your head and you haven't been able to really articulate it to somebody, or they feel you ever tell somebody something and they tell you something and you're like, that's not what I said though. because they saying something else. Like
Right.
All the
what
time.
happens with me is, you know what I'm saying? Like what happens with me is people actually like that's exactly what I'm talking about. So it's like I'm a visionary. I literally can pull visions out of people's head and put them into a business.
Okay.
So that's what I do.
That's what's up.
Well, I want to ask you a quick question. I was going through your story or whatever, and you just posted it, I believe. What is this C-suite challenge?
Oh, thank you for asking. So, man.
She was going to tell us anyway.
Honestly, I didn't, you know.
She was going to tell us anyway. Go ahead, Queen. Talk to me.
You know, so the thing, this is really going to do a turn on this.
Uh-oh.
We left corporate America, right?
Mm-hmm.
We said, you know, we out there, you know, that's not for us. But here's the issue. When Black people leave corporate companies to start their own business, they typically start a failing business because they go into that business as an employee. Okay. Right? They go into that business with an employee mindset. They're wearing all the hats. You may be saying you're an agency, but it's only you back there. You may be saying you got a team, but it's only you to we. You know, and the issue with this is I've been the we before, so I ain't talking at y'all.
Me too. I ain't gonna
lie. We'll be back to you in 5 to 7 days.
So you we.
We speaking French. But like honestly, when you leave corporate America, what we have to realize as legacy business owners is that we actually have to still be building corporate America. We just build in our own corner of corporate America. Mm-hmm. Black-owned businesses not only fail because of the lack of planning and the connections and the capital, well, all of those things, and it's because it's only them in the business. Single member businesses are not sustainable. It doesn't mean that's not where we start. We all had to start with one. Mm-hmm. But you have to have a plan, a succession plan for growth. Yes. Or else your business dies with you and you are limited as far as how far you can go because you cannot give your attention to everything. So the C-suite challenge is really putting people's mind back on being an executive officer in their company, a visionary, somebody that's literally leading. Are you leading a $10 million business or are you leading a $40,000 business? That's two different things. And one of them ain't no business, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm going to tap
into
that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what that's about.
Okay.
So break down. So there's a difference between being self-employed and a business owner.
Yes.
Talk to me, Queen. What's your definition? Because a lot of people get a mistaken. Like, yo, I'm a business owner. Like, what is it? It's a difference between self-employed and being a business owner.
Yeah, and you could be both. You know, there's a difference, and you could be both. The self-employed person is typically contracted. They're typically still being hired. Does that make sense? Like you just aren't under a company. You're being contracted by people. You're being hired by people. Your business has a cap as a self-employed business. You're not gonna meet somebody. It's only just them. I don't care what nobody. Oh, I scaled my business to 7 figures all by myself. Okay. They outsource and Upwork. They Fiverr. They nobody does anything by themselves. That's just that. Right. So if you self-employ, you literally are putting a cap on your coins. But when you decide that I'm going to start as a, one woman show, but I have an ultimate plan to be the visionary and to exit myself out of the day-to-day, you have the mind of a CEO. So the business owner is someone that has the foresight to know this is bigger than them. The self-employed person kind of is a little egotistical because your business is literally going to die when you do. Your money's going to stop when you stop working. Your money will always be attached to time if you're self-employed. And we already know how many hours is in a day.
Yeah. Limited resource. So
it's basically limited resources versus limitless. Right. And I'm going with the latter. And that's what the C-suite and the that business owner mindset is about.
That's what's up.
Now, who out of all the people that they might inspire you, they might give you game, who would you nominate to come on this show and drop some gems the way you did?
Mm. Honestly, I don't know if y'all know
Time out, time
Audrey
out, time
Richmond.
out, time out, time out. I need somebody. I need somebody crazy. I ain't even talk. Don't your homegirl. I know you love her. That's cool. I need somebody
Listen,
crazy. You know, gonna come on here and give it to me straight. Yeah, come on, Miss
the
Jones,
the
talk to
the
me.
the person that shakes the room the most is honestly Audrey Richmond. I don't know if y'all know her, but
Not
Audrey
familiar.
Richmond, and she's not hard to get in touch with. You feel me?
Mhm.
You know, some people just oh shoot, Audrey Richmond or Haziq Ali. Do y'all know Haziq Ali?
Not
Nope.
familiar. Nope.
Start with
You
him.
got you gotta have a personal relationship. I need like
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
this person, and us, and we need a connection. Know what I'm talking about.
I connect y'all with Haziq Ali. Haziq Ali is the CMO. He's a chief marketing officer for one of the fastest growing fintech companies that's black owned in the nation.
That's what's
And
up.
he was
Yeah.
Okay.
homeless like maybe a few years ago. Like I was telling him about my credit. He was like, Queen, I ain't judging you. I was homeless a few years ago.
Oh damn.
You know, like he's very, very honest. But like what I really like about him, so his company is called Nove, and they basically help fund businesses. They help you learn about business credit, and they stay with you until you're able to get a line of credit up to $50,000. So
Mm.
That's what's
until
up.
you're able, like
That's
it's a
what's up.
program. There's a program that they have where literally they coach you to that point where you're able to get, you know, $50,000 to $100,000 in your line of credit. And they
Ooh.
allow business, like let's just say you're a t-shirt company and you fulfilling big orders, and the order is for $15,000, and you need the person that needs the shirts don't have the whole 15, and you still want your money. They can
Right.
finance your invoice and get the money, and you get all your money up front, and they pay on the, you know, on the interest and all that. So it's
Yeah.
basically like this company pretty much encompasses the entire financial house. But aside from his company, the game he drops, I think it's just it's like, dang, it's not stuff you didn't know. It's just like, oh, like it's just like those things, just like it clicks.
Right.
Every morning at 7 o'clock, he wakes up and drops gems, and that's the reason why we recommend him, because a lot of people that you know that got money, that got status, that have information, they're not giving to the people. And I,
Uh-huh.
I, I ain't upset with that,
Look,
because people
look,
don't even listen, to be honest.
look.
So, you know, it's I get why they don't, but how is this a civil rights movement extension, right? Because we had the dream, but Martin Luther King said it was essentially it was economic. In order for
Mhm.
us to really get to freedom, we had to have the economic resources to shift. And if we are an extension of that, we need people that's willing to turn back around and drop gems, regardless if people is listening or not. Everybody wasn't listening to Dr. Martin Luther King. Everybody wasn't listening to Malcolm X. That didn't stop them, but for some odd reason, we just have this ownership in this era. So
Yeah.
Haziq Ali, he will drop gems, and he's not gonna politic and be Hollywood like, I'm a millionaire, so I can't talk, or I'm only gonna give you half the game and the rest is gonna be in my program. That's not him, you know. So
Right.
I definitely think we can make that connection for sure.
Cool. That's what's up.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Love it.
Appreciate it.
Love it. Love it. We definitely got to make that connection. Definitely.
Facts.
Anybody got any questions in the chat for Miss Jones? Her time is very valuable now, so don't
Yes.
hesitate.
Period.
Yes.
And shout out to
And
y'all for reaching out. I mean, like you said earlier, that connections piece, that's the first time I heard it that way. But it's true.
mm,
It's so true. If we literally, as bad as we want to have a black community, it starts in the digital world at this point. That's where we all are.
I was
You
just
Absolutely.
know what I'm
watching
saying?
that earlier. They was like, you know, the only way we can get the ball rolling and get where we need to be, because we already 400 years behind, is you don't want to be a digital slave at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
We got all the sources that we need to get where we need to be digitally. We on our phones all day. A lot of people on their phones all day. You know, it's come on now. At this point, we all need each other at some point. We got to form this community and keep the ball rolling. You know, go to each other's cities, do things, have events. You know what I mean?
facts.
That's big facts. Somebody said,
I'll
how
talk
can
to
we
y'all
follow
later
your
about
page?
that word events.
How can we follow your page, yo? Just go up top hit that arrow. Follow everybody that's on this live right now.
Yes,
Yes.
Hit it up.
please.
How can
Shout
people
out to
work with
y'all.
you or join the challenge?
Yeah. So honestly, shameless plug. Um, I really don't have much more capacity for people to work with me right now. Where I really want people to be is either in that challenge, which can be accessed at the csuitechallenge.com. But I have this event in Atlanta, and last year was my first year having it. And it's called the Black Entrepreneur Homecoming Experience. And it's the first HBCU ever business conference. Like, so it's a HBCU theme, but it's for business owners and professionals who are millennials, new and pivoting entrepreneurs. So really, if anything, just connect with me on Instagram, just tap in, follow all of us, like everybody said, and join the waitlist for BHO or hop into the C-Suite Challenge if it makes sense. My people, whoever they are, they always know that I'm their person. They be like, yo, we're supposed to work together.
Your
And
people,
so,
somebody just dropped something in the chat. They dropped your
that's
Yes.
my
Okay.
that's my so I have a social club.
Okay.
And so those are some of my queens, some of my team members and community members. So y'all tap in too.
Yes, please do.
Brittany is she's super dope. She's an MC and she's a marketing strategist, and she does these super dope like case studies on different like artists like Rick Ross, Soulja Boy. She's been gone viral with it, like really kind of comparing these high level strategies and bringing them down to our business, how we can apply them. So she's definitely we a family now. We cousins.
Okay.
One of y'all got the last name Jones, so we probably are cousins.
Yes, yes.
Hey,
We
Somebody asked
definitely got to
anything about
connect. I got to see where you from and
okay.
everything.
Y'all know about that countryside down Georgia. Boy.
Hey, look, man, I'm all up and through there. You hear me?
Somebody asked something about a tax credit. You familiar with any taxes?
Hey, Cash, Keisha. Let me see. Who said what? Let me see. What the sentence say?
Can you drop? I think it was like, can you drop gems about the some tax credit stuff?
So this is a great time to tell everybody that I stay in my lane. Okay. And taxes
I was hoping
ain't
you was
mine.
going to say that.
Taxes ain't my lane, baby.
No, indeed.
That's kind of like asking Wesley Snipes about the tax credit.
Y'all, come on.
I'm him right now. But nah, taxes. There's this girl named Lady Renee on Facebook. She's who I would refer to about taxes, and tax credits and stuff like that, because she actually not only deals with taxes, but she solves tax problems. And most of us have tax problems, even if we don't realize it. And you really want somebody that's skilled in tax problems. So, sorry, I couldn't answer your question.
Do me a favor,
I'm
drop.
gonna let y'all know this. I learned it this year though. There's 2 seasons of tax season. Tax planning season and then tax paying season. Like,
Oh, okay.
Y'all gotta tap in.
You scared me for a minute, bro.
Yeah, you're like,
that's high level stuff.
No, that's facts though,
I was
because
like, damn.
that's facts. That's high level there.
That's high level. That's high level stuff. But I had to pay somebody to do that. Know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So do me a favor. Drop your Instagram handle for everybody again, right? And tell them a website where they can reach you at as well.
Perfect. So right now, my website is being revamped. It'll be ready on the 31st.
Okay.
However, there's a link in my bio, which is a flow page, and it goes to the most important links that you can find. Anything from texting me, so we can stay connected, to getting registered for the Black Entrepreneur Homecoming Experience waitlist. We're trying to attract 450 Black businesses this year. So it's going to be a community effort for sure. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more about that and that movement, you can hop in that. So literally, once you click on this link right here to my my Instagram, it will take you to my link in bio, and that has everything right there.
Okay.
Dope.
I want to thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for dropping gems. You feel me? We look forward to seeing you again. This won't be the only time. Make sure you tap in with everybody, Hopefully everybody followed you. And we can go from there. You hear me?
I love it. Thank y'all so much for sharing your
Appreciate it, Miss
platform
Jones.
with me. Y'all are so dope.
Mhm.
Please keep doing what you're doing. We need to see our kings out here sharing these gems, and it definitely won't be the last time that we talk.
Definitely,
Appreciate it,
definitely
Queen.
not. We'll tap
All
in with you
right.
real soon, cuz.
All right, cuz.
All
All right, y'all.
right,
All
have a
right,
good
now.
one.
You too.
All right.
Dope,
Hey, that
dope,
was lovely. You hear me?
dope. You
My
gonna get a
man,
little
Mr.
different perspective in here, man. Where my guy Jimmy Bones at, man? I seen him in the chat earlier, man. I know I'm like
Yeah.
5 minutes late. You know
Yeah,
what
I'm
I
sending
mean?
them in
But
right now. I'm sending them in right now.
let's go.
Oh, what's up, man?
Going on? What's going on, man?
What's up, player? How you feeling?
All right, it's cold, but
My man look like he out there in the cold. My man got the little Dark Vader thing going on.
He's funny.
What's up, man? Talk to the people. They was waiting on you. They want to know who you is. You know what I mean?
well,
To let the people know what's up.
my name is Jimmy. Depending on where you know me from, my name, my people call me Jimmy Bones or Jay Hendricks.
Mhm.
Um, I do videography and marketing basically. Um, so yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
Okay.
Talk to me about the marketing piece. Like, how do you help people market their product, service, uh, whatever? Talk to me.
Well, there's two steps to it. Is the video part. So when it comes to the video part, that's more of what problems can I solve for a company to increase their customers or leads. And
Mhm.
then when it comes to marketing, there's social media. So there's a certain way things should be um, put on social media as far as messaging and like ads too, like Facebook ads, YouTube ads. It's a certain way you should go about doing content when it comes to that so it increase your ROAS, you know what I'm saying, without wasting money on just ads and just doing anything. So that's basically what I do.
Cool.
Okay, okay. So what inspired you? I was looking at your Instagram and it said film and so I want to know what inspired you to get in the film.
Hmm, good question. I was a rapper first.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Hold up, man. What was the rap name, bro? Jimmy Bones?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was a rapper because my family actually um used to be road manager for Wu-Tang, EPMD,
Mhm.
some type of people. So I was
Okay.
all around music, so I did it. But my problem that I always came across was I couldn't find a video guy. So
Okay.
when I went to high school, they put me into an alternative school where I learned film and stuff. And then I'll say after I graduated, um, I interned for a film company mistakenly, to be honest. And
Bless
basically,
you.
yeah, this guy, this guy, this guy from there's this guy from um, he's from around my way,
Mhm.
and I always watched him. And he worked with all the celebrities, and in that time I was interning for him. So basically, any celebrity that came to New York, I was always there. So, they inspired me to do film and stuff.
Yeah, you got to see greater to do great, right?
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So when you look at, because you have an eye, right? You do video. Like, what is the certain things that people need? Because a lot of people come to me like, "Yo, what makes a reel pop off?" I'm like, "Bro, I don't know."
But say that again. Sorry.
Like when you look at when you shoot a video, like what is the eye? Like what is the thing that people need? Do people like when people talk directly into the camera, or they like when people are acting?
It depends on your end goal because you want to reverse engineer everything. Depends on the end goal and how you want to go about your business. I would say if you want to humanize your business, do interviews, talk about yourself, what made you get into it. You know,
Okay.
you know, if you if the end goal is about buying the product, the thing should be about the product. What's its features? What problem does it solve? That type of stuff. So it really depends. It really depends. So it's just all about that, figuring that out first.
Cool.
Okay, going in the film, like what roadblocks did you have? Starting everything that you're doing now. What roadblocks? We all have the roadblocks, right? And like, what did you do to jump over those roadblocks and those hurdles? You know what I mean?
Um, to be honest, I'll say learning, as a creative, we're so focused on being the creative,
Hmm.
uh, knowing that you need help, knowing that there's different parts of business you may have to learn. So there was a time that um, I was being so creative that I was kind of doing bad in business. So I had
Hmm.
to sit down, learn sales. I the what was that, Miss Jones that was here before?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
MLM. My sales gladiator school was Wake Up Now. To be
Okay.
honest, I had to learn how to recruit, what problems should I solve, that type of stuff. Um, that that was like the big issue for me, you know.
I hear that.
That's what's up. How'd you like? I know when you got behind the camera, you probably thought like, yo, how you knew like what type of confidence did it take for you to say, yo, I got you? Because I know you probably shot that was like, bro, that was some whack. I know when you first jumped out there, you look, man, that was whack.
I mean, you gotta fail to advance.
Huh?
That's the thing. You
Talk
gotta
to me.
you
Oh,
gotta
Talk
say
to
that
me.
again. Say that
Talk
again.
to me.
Say that again.
you definitely gotta fail to advance, because nobody no I would say I still have the same skills I had back then.
Mm.
It's just my confidence boosted when I bought a better camera. You know, I bought a better camera, better
That's
equipment.
none of your business. Okay.
Yeah, investing in myself. Like, all right, learning to have that confidence in yourself. There was some days like, damn, I can't do this, man. This is getting too crazy. A lot of sleepless nights. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
Right.
so it's like you just all have to combine that and work on yourself.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I hear that. So, coming up and, well, put it like this. There's might be a younger kid in here or somebody that might watch this, right? And what would you tell that younger person, that's going in the film, that's doing what you're doing, might want to get into marketing, um, might not have enough money to do what you're doing, might have that camera that doesn't look good and they got to invest into a new one. What would you tell that younger you or that kid, you know, that wants to do what you're doing?
I would say in today's day, there's no limitations, because a phone could shoot as well as a camera.
There you
That
go.
that's what I tell business owners. Sometimes you might not you don't need to hire me all the time.
Mhm.
You have a cell phone. If people go to my page, I shot a a boat party with my iPhone 8. It probably looks better than a lot of people's videos, period.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So there's no limitations. Use what you have. There's even a Chinese girl. She gets paid $20,000 to do photos, and guess what she uses? A iPhone 10 just to do photos.
Lord,
Bruh.
don't even tell me that, bro.
Bruh. Hey, bruh. Well, I got this iPhone 11. What's up?
Yeah,
Talk to
Yeah,
me.
right?
it's all about what you. It's about knowing yourself. Some people, you know, the extroverted. You just got to know about yourself, how you want to go about things.
Mhm.
Especially now, this is the age of the content creator. So I would suggest to get the most, get your page in order. I tell people this at all times. 12 photos, 12 great photos on your Instagram can change your life, and people don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, for example, if you just take 12 great photos, let's say you're a hotel person, like you like people, you like hotels that have great building structure and stuff, right? Let's say you do 12 great photos. Let's say you go on vacation next week. You could hit up a hotel and be like, "Yo, I'm gonna be in your town next week. Um, you think you can host me?" They'll probably host you for free just by looking at your Instagram.
Yeah.
Even for you just to do content for them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He just gave somebody a play right now.
Yeah.
Somebody said in the comments, I'm logging off of an Android now. I hear that.
Yeah, that,
Yeah.
Somebody, what they say in the, somebody just asked a question. I forgot. How you scroll up?
yeah. Like how many years? Hold on. I
How
keep
many years did it take you to reach your prime? And when did everything click? When does everything click when you took off?
I'm gonna say had to been like 5 or 6 years. Um,
Okay.
had to been 5 or 6 years because I had to figure out um what niche I want to go into, how I want to do it, and the formula. People
Mm-hmm.
for this should be a formula for everything. You know, um, once I figure that out, I can never go broke. I can never I could never not travel for free.
Uh-huh.
I could never not get free things. Like,
Right.
you know, by being a cameraman itself, it has its advantages. Um, here's a great one. If you're a cameraman, if you want to be a cameraman, I guarantee you probably have the most knowledge out of anybody because you could probably gonna be shooting people's content for people. You can be
Mm.
learning from them, and then you could head to another industry, learn from them. You know what I'm saying? Keep going to different industries, you'll learn everything. You know what I mean? So, hey,
That was a gym for me because I love cameras. I love taking photos and everything. So that was a gym for
yeah,
me. I thank you. I appreciate that.
yeah, no problem.
That's what's up. I know a lot of videographers and a lot of photographers when they first get started. Like, what's the best way to just? Because some people be like, "Yo, I'm trying to charge out the gate. Is it best to charge out the gate? Is it best to give your gift away?" Like, talk to me. Like, what was the path for like really adding value to people?
All right. Um, there's so many ways to go about this, but I'll say the best way is choose a niche. Choose one niche. Go all in on one niche, right? But find the best person or the highest quality company you could find. Let's say let's say I shoot cars, right? I'm gonna go to Porsche. I'm gonna probably either go to Lamborghini and shoot for free. So I'm gonna do my best work, everything free, do the best I can. Once I get that video done, now I can market everybody below them.
Yes.
Everybody below them wants to go up just like them, right?
Big facts.
They're gonna hire you just off of that. You work with their competition. They want exactly what they want. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I would say work with one person or one company and, you know, test everything out. Always keep learning. When it comes to film, you're going to learn for life. You're going to have to be a student for life. There's new technology, everything. So I would say choose one person, one company, shoot with them, learn two new techniques with them, everything. And then you can ask them questions. You're
Mm-hmm.
going to have that relationship like, yo, what problems you have? How's this work? How much you make? You know what I'm saying? You'll know these things. That would be like an average for that niche. And then you can sell that and gain that knowledge and go try to sell that to another company in that niche. So
you can take that in a lot of spaces. That's big game right there.
Oh yeah, I hear that.
What's
and
some of the biggest people you work with?
wow,
You got me.
I seen it on your face.
You see? Go ahead.
as far as companies, Buffalo Wild Wings, and as far as celebrities, ah, um, rap wise, I'll say Betty White, maybe. No, that's a hard one.
I see that. I see that.
That's a hard one, but I started with loving hip hop, to be honest.
Okay.
That's something that's been banging out for the last couple of years, though. You know, that's top tier when you think about it on TV. Everybody tuning in on that. I don't care who you is.
Right.
I
Yeah.
don't.
And what I'll also suggest to people coming up too, there's no money in people, there's money in companies when it comes to videography or pictures. Because a person, people, I don't know, people view videographers mostly cheap. When it comes to companies, they just want their problem solved. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And get a higher reward with that. You know.
I hear that. I hear that. I hear that. Let me see. I saw a post on your Instagram, right? And it says, in business, you gotta have a vision, right? But I need you to elaborate on that. Like, what vision? How did you carry out your vision, right? How did you carry out your vision? Let me know. What steps did you take to carry out your vision?
Well, once you have that vision, I would research people that done it before,
Mm-hmm.
who done it. I'll follow steps.
I study the greats.
Yeah, you got to study the greats. You got to do your homework, to
Mm-hmm.
be honest, and then see what works. You got to test out. You got to test and go. You can't just research and then not follow through. You got to test and run. Everything don't work for everybody. Some things might work for them, but not what might work for you.
Yeah.
You got to keep going. So that's
That,
that's how I look at it.
Cool.
yeah.
Appreciate it, champ. Appreciate you sliding through. I know you said, yo, I don't really talk a lot. I
Yeah,
don't really,
no,
I don't really be popping out. But some
Yeah.
things you got out your comfort zone, King, and keep getting out your comfort zone because it's just gonna open more doors for you.
yeah, for sure,
Definitely got to connect too. Definitely got to connect, man. Definitely
Yeah.
got. I love photography. I know you do film and everything, pictures and all that. Like I love it. So I definitely got to connect with you to learn how I could get better. Like they say, you got to learn that from the people that's doing it before you. So I
What
definitely got to
type
connect with you.
of photography you do?
Anything at this point, you feel me? You know, I bring my camera out. We be on a trip. I'm just taking shots at anything. You know, it
Yeah.
ain't nothing really, no category for it. But you know, you want to get better. You want to know what camera to use. What's everybody using right now? You know, what stabilizer should I have? You know, stuff like that. It's certain things I still don't know. You know, I'm doing it because I saw my mother, my father, my uncles. I saw all of them do it, and I just learned. I just loved it. You know, to be able to take pictures of people and then send it to them after I edit it, and they
Yeah,
love it. So I'm like, maybe I got something here. You know what I mean? Not everybody can take a picture.
for
You
sure.
can, but
Yeah,
how's it going to look though? You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So,
exactly. Yeah, definitely. You know,
um,
teach you some tricks.
now who would you nominate to come on here and drop some gems, right?
Okay, I already got one. I already got one.
He said he had one in the chamber.
Yeah, I had it. I had it. My partner, her name is Sheeta 3. I think she's here, if I
Mm-hmm.
believe. Sheeta, she does MSN with credit cards. Turns credit to cash.
Okay.
Um, she shows people how to live off your credit cards with cash back, plays and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
How to travel for free, how to, hotels for free, that type of stuff.
Yeah, it's homie, tap in right now. Tap in right now. Like, for real, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what's up, my brother. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you jumping on the top discussion. Appreciate you promoting it all week.
Mm-hmm. For sure, man. I gotta support all my black people.
You already know, man. I appreciate you, man. Make sure you connect with everybody that's in the live. Everybody that's in the live, make sure you follow him, man. Tap in with him. Ain't nothing wrong, a little bit of networking here. You know what I mean? We all travel.
Somebody
We all
said
go
she the
different
3.
places.
What's up? Where's she at?
She right there.
She the 3. We check your DM in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, tap in.
Check your DM in about 15 minutes. I got you.
Yes.
You'll love her. Trust me.
Bet that. We appreciate you coming through the top discussion. Make sure you let everybody know about it. Make sure you get her up in here.
Yeah.
We need to learn how to travel for free.
Yeah, for sure. You
know
sauce for sure.
Yeah, that,
appreciate
bro.
it, my guy.
Appreciate you, man. Be safe out there, King. Keep doing your thing. I'm gonna keep tapping in with you. You know what I mean?
Got you.
You hear me?
Keep tapping in, man.
Alrighty. Have a good one, man. Be safe now.
You too, man.
Hey. That was nice little young man. You heard me.
You already know it's the hell of please giving. Yo, make a connection. Each and every Thursday, you should be making a new connection.
Yes.
I'm trying to tell you, this is what pushes the envelope forward when you make connections. And you can call somebody that can tell you exactly what to do and how to do it.
Yes, sir.
It's a top discussion, baby. You already know. If you're not reaching for the top, then put your hand down. I already told y'all.
Closed mouths don't get fed, man. Closed mouths don't get fed. You hear me? Even if what they say, you reach for the moon, you still amongst the stars if you don't make it. You hear me?
Every single Thursday, 8:30 p.m., we go in. I guarantee you we won't disappoint. I guarantee you that you get game. I guarantee you that you get value. I guarantee you that people that's coming on here going to show up and give you something that you never had before. Make a new connection. Let's go, man.
Let's get it. Let's get it. The top discussion, baby. But I'm not treating the same. They go keep